Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help starting this review singing. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Film Fan Reviews. I'm Steve, and if you're seeing this, you probably already know that, but I'm here to talk about Elvis today, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it that much, but the performances were fantastic, both from Austin Butler and Tom Hanks. We already had a performance similar to Tom Hanks being lost in it with, what's his name? Give it to me. It's Colin Farrell from Batman. He disappears as Cobblepot in Batman. Penguin, if you didn't already know, Cobblepot, blah, blah, blah. He disappears into that role, and Tom Hanks kind of does no different here. I don't know a whole lot about the history, but I did look up a little bit before going in, and Elvis wasn't as bad of a guy as some historians make him out to be, I guess, because I always thought that he stole all these songs and did all these really terrible things, but honestly, it comes back to his manager, the Colonel, or whatever you want to call him in this movie. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but he's the Colonel. He was his manager at the time, and this guy was a scumbag. He basically stole all of Elvis's money, all the royalties and everything he got, criticized for when it came to stealing music from black people, whether it came to soul and rock and roll. A lot of that he popularized at the time because, unfortunately, people just weren't buying that music, especially white people, so he kind of popularized it, but still gave a lot of credit to those people, which I did not know about, and even though he was forced into a lot of those situations where he got writing credits that he didn't really deserve, it wasn't really his fault or doing. He just wanted to do the music and didn't know about all the shady shit that was going on behind the scenes. If you're the manager, if you ever want to be a music manager, don't treat your clients like that, because that's just really shitty. But anyway, this music's fantastic, and Tom Hanks does a fantastic job as the manager. He gets lost in that fat suit, and honestly, I had no idea it was Woody under that suit, to be honest with you. I really despised the guy. He was a terrible character, but a well-written one. The story was really good. All of the Baz Luhrmann music and effects, and the remix of some of the songs I didn't particularly love all the time, but I like a lot of it. I'm curious to see what the soundtrack's going to sound like later without the movie, because I think I'm going to like that more than I liked it in the movie itself, but I still liked a lot of it. All the performance scenes were shot really well. The editing was pretty good for the most part. Some of it got repetitive when it came to some of the montages and stuff, and the length did feel a bit long. I want to say it was over 2.5 hours. If it wasn't, it was pretty damn close. But yeah, I think it's a good movie. It's better than I was expecting going in, but I still didn't love it. I haven't seen a whole lot of Baz Luhrmann's work, but I do like a few things a little bit better than this one, whether it's Moulin Rouge or the remake of The Great Gatsby, but his style is still there all over this thing. If you're a fan of Baz Luhrmann, I think you're going to get a kick out of this. If you're an Elvis fan, I think you're really going to enjoy it. There's a whole lot of Elvis in there, and I think Austin Butler did a fantastic job as Elvis. I love to walk around and just sing like Elvis all the time, but this dude embodied Elvis, got the voice perfectly, his speaking voice. Everything about it was really good. If Rami Malek can win an Oscar for doing what he did in Bohemian Rhapsody, Austin Butler has got to get one for this, at least a nomination, because he was fantastic as Elvis. I honestly can't see anybody else in that role thinking about Hollywood right now. I'm sure people will try to throw Timothy Chalamet in there, which I'm sure he'd be fine, but Austin Butler kind of killed it. So I'm excited for everyone to see it. Let me know what you think about it. I thought it was, on my 5-star rating scale, it's like a 3.5 teetering on a 4. We'll see when the edit comes out what it actually is on the screen, but check out my podcast if you haven't already. I put out a new episode with Adam a few weeks ago, and I think we're going to gear up to make a new one here pretty quick, so keep an eye out for that. Subscribe to the channel. It's on Spotify as well. The link will be in the description. Like this video, comment your thoughts about Elvis or anything like that. I'd love to chat with you. Share the video if you'd like to, and follow me on Letterboxd, all my other stuff, and I will see you next time.